I actually am a little... This is very boomer of me. I actually am a little against the power of convenience. Like, it's nice, and I'm a slave to Uber Eats or whatever. But at the same time, I've noticed, especially within my nephews, how debilitating convenience can actually be. Because my oldest nephew doesn't know how to use Google. He doesn't know how to use a search engine. And it's a little concerning. How old is that boy? He's in his teens now. He's in his teens. It's kind of bad. I think it's actually gotten worse in the last year and a half, because he messages me to ask like rudimentary questions that you could just search up online. And I won't know the answer either, but like, I have enough internet literacy where I could just open a new tab and you don't even have to ask ChatGPT. Google has that shit built in nowadays. Yeah. Teach him, not my responsibility. Honestly, not my responsibility. And if he still needs his handheld to that extent at this age, it's cooked. It's cooked, buddy. My nephew doesn't know about tabs. That is also bad. That is also really, really bad. It doesn't help that the Google search is now absolutely appalling. I agree with that sentiment. But he asked me some question. He was applying for jobs or something for summer, and he was asking me like some basic question like oh, like how do I apply for this thing? How do I apply for this thing? I just Googled it, and it's literally the first link that shows up. So critical thinking is lost in him. This was deliberate, Dizzy. They want clueless consumers. And I get it. I get it to an extent, but like... Let's say you're trying to sell a product. How can you even sell a product to an audience that doesn't know where to look? It's that cooked. It's that half-baked. I don't know. I don't know. That's probably why ads are so invasive nowadays. Ads have always been invasive. They just find different ways to be invasive. We don't have to deal with pop-ups anymore, or at least not as much as we used to. But now we have to deal with other things like ad integration to app experiences, which honestly I kind of prefer. Yeah, like the thing where if an AI takes all our job, who is going to buy the company's products? True. I don't know. AI is such a interesting topic when it comes to the workplace, because people are trying really hard to integrate it, but the cost of it is too much for upkeep. Where would we go to buy your products, Dizzler? At shop.phase-connect.com. That's shop.phase-connect.com. But yeah, that's my little boomer vent. That's my little boomer rant. Things too convenient. Kids too dumb. Must make life harder for them. Hardship builds character. I think so. To an extent, because I do see, like, I do compare myself to my peers who did have more abundancy growing up, and they are just so much better adapted and socialized that it's hard for me to 100% stand behind that sentiment. Yeah, there's also learned helplessness. True. And that's how we get uwu e-girls. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Listen, we need those e-girls around sometimes.